Let me tell y'all something. This is the final results of my windows. I suck at doing this. Like, they hold on really good, but see, I got like a little lighting gap right there. I got this other one. I got a little bit of gapping right there. A little bit of light gapping. I don't know if you can see it right over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I already know what I'm going to put around the edges. They kind of help. And I'm trying to find that vinyl material. I could not find it. I don't want nothing really thick, but I want something that's sturdy and can deal with the heat. And it feels so much different with these windows closed. I don't know why I do that. Y'all don't need to be all on my nose. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm cutting out the exact size of the windows so I can cut out the boxes. This is the front passenger side, and you can see the tape. And this is the very front window. And this one you can see where the glue seep through. I don't know if you can see it right here. The glue seep through. Okay, so we're gonna talk right quick before I start my stuff. So I got 2 windows that did excellent. You see that window right here? That one right here, right here. That thing snapped in on both sides like a pro. It's in there so good, I don't know how the hell to get it out. But I'm gonna pull them out and I'm gonna cut the reflective. I already have reflectives in there, but I'm gonna trim it down around it, stick it on there, and then put a pretty piece of material on it. That's all I'm doing with those, and I'm sticking right back in the window. That's my backpack. I got the cardboard for it. I'm gonna do that all by itself. The front is fine. I'm gonna have to recover the both of them because I may remove the tape on the one, try to adjust the tape, but definitely recover that one because that stuff is seeping through. Now let me show you the MFers that gave me the problem. The sliding door ones, you see right here? Hold on, I got my thing. All right, make sure I don't push that one. This right here gave me hell. Trying to bring this up, you can see how the light is coming through. But I sat here and I thought about it. I got this. I'm about to DIY something for it right now, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use. I hadn't seen nobody do this, so I'm glad that I had what I needed. I had it for a while, forgot about it. Really good quality. It's gonna help what I need to get done. Right color. I just couldn't find the second one. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and DIY, and we're gonna come back to these 2. So I'm gonna do the 2 in the back. I'm gonna work on these 2. I'm gonna adjust the tape and then redo that one with the glue seeping through. So give me a few. Let me get this done, and I'll show y'all the final results. Like I said, that's well, you already saw the front. This is this side, same side. I'm working my nerve, and then, you know, I don't know if you can see it. My sweet baby's right here. They did to do. And then this right here is a big window. And like I said, that window leans forward. Like if I'm looking at it, it doesn't sit up like this. It leans forward. So I have to figure something out for back there. So I'm going to go ahead and go. And I'm going to chit chat with y'all later. Putting the styrofoam and then some material. Alright, so we have a monkey wrench in the plans. So the first thing I did is good. It's sitting there, sealing, drying, coming together as one, blah, 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 blah. So my second thing, I made my cuts, and the piece that I was trying to find, I found, and I brought it home, and it's not working. I know this exists. So now I'm going to Hobby Lobby. And another place I probably have to go to is Lowe's. because I know this exists. It exists because people are using it to make things. And I want to make it too. But I want to make it as cheap as possible. So, yeah. I'm going to try Hobby Lobby, and if not, I'm going to go down to one of the hardware stores and see what I can find. And hopefully it works. I'm going to try to find a piece of metal or something while I'm in the store and try it together and see if that metal, like, or see if the metal do what it's supposed to do. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know, and I'll be back. Let me tell y'all something right now. This window covering kicked my ass. When I say, I mean, like, I'm not joking. I know I don't need to be cussing, but when I say this window covering cut my behind, so I had this idea, which is an awesome idea, but I didn't have one of the items. So I go to Walmart. I got it from Walmart. Thought it was it, wasn't it? Went to Lowe's, went to Hobby Lobby. I didn't need to go to Joann's because they're going out of business. They ain't got nothing left. I didn't go any place else. I thought about going to Ollie's, but bump it. So I was like, as I was going to Hobby Lobby to get magnets, I was like, use Velcro, use what you got. I'm thinking, because I got big rolls of Velcro, because I got those screen things you put on your window. So I'm like, no, I really want the magnet. I can't find the magnet. The magnets that I want, I would definitely have to go on Amazon to get the magnets that I want. The magnet looked like a roll of tape I got from Walmart. Didn't even stick to no metal. It sticks to nothing. Hobby Lobby has some, but it wasn't what I needed. So yeah. So here I am doing the Velcro thing. So I get the Velcro and I'm sticking it on my car. And hold on, because there's a Hispanic guy living in a trailer park. There's a trailer park next to us on the other side of the bushes. They cut down the trees. So I'm staring at him, stare at me. As he turns off and walk off. Don't look back at me, sir. Never mind. So, I get the Velcro. And I put the Velcro around, hold on. I put the Velcro around the rubber. Okay, all the way around. And it's sticking to me like crazy and not really sticking to the rubber. So I get, because I didn't want to really mess nothing up in the van. I know it ain't the best van, but I still want to, So I get the doggone thing. Oh, my back windows are done. So I have, it's black material, and then it's the reflective, and then the material. So I'll show it to you again in a few. So so I do this E6000, let it sit, comes right off. So then I go get the heavy duty adhesive spray, spraying it on the strips, comes right off. Then it looks like it was going to stay, so I push it down, and then I put my material on there. So I was like, let me wait a few hours, let me let it cure. I went to pull the material off the Velcro is coming up. I was like, bump it. So now I got like a little sticky stuff, which I'm not going to worry about it, because once it gets hot, it's going to come off. And I'm sitting here rubbing it, and it's rolling right off. So that was a waste of time. I had to go watch some videos because I knew I'm not tripping. There's a lot of people. I saw a lady. She was so truthful. People who's doing these windows where they're doing the reflectives and all this other stuff. That stuff don't last long. Not even the freaking glue. I'm not tripping. I've done this for a short period of time. So, I know we see the glitz and glam, but baby, it's not it. Let me cut this light on. This is the best thing I could have bought from my store. Okay. So I was like, dang it. So I'm looking at different videos because I still got to tackle this back window back here. And, there was this lady, she had a few little ideas or whatever the case may be. Why did you come out? a few little ideas or whatever the case may be. And I don't know what made you perk her out like that. I guess I gotta keep, I don't know. And she said something that I was already doing. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't know what to do. So dealing with the cardboard box, I'm not going to say no to it because it's heat resistant. Aluminum foil is heat resistant. I didn't know that. I'm going to get reflective. You can use aluminum foil. So I looked it up, and you can use whatever you want to use, but those are the things that you can use. Like I said, I didn't know about aluminum foil. Okay. So something made me, so I had already pulled this down. I'm over it. And I went ahead and grabbed the reflective. Like I took the material off of it and I took it. And I started putting tape on it. So what the lady showed me, and I was doing it and not realizing it was a good idea. When she would put tape on her reflectives, going all the way around, she would take this and stuff it down in the crevices. And I was like, yes. So I took one of them and I did it. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I already got this pretty much done. But I ran out of tape and then realized I had this tape. This was supposed to be some leather tape from Temu. It's black electrical tape. So let me show you what I did. This one is thinner. So piece by piece, I'll take it and I'll put half of it on there. Give me a few. Make sure it's sticking first. When you put it on there, it's hard to come off, which is a good thing. And I will put it on like this. Okay? That's the sticky part you're seeing. And then, making sure the rest is laying down, I will fold it over. Like that. Sometimes it may fold on the tape, sometimes it might miss this thing altogether, which is cool. And then you make it really thin. So I did that on the one that I'm sitting on. Let me do this right quick. And I was like, so my thing is, I'm going to have to find me something, which I did see something today, and I didn't get it. But I should have gotten it. I may go get it tomorrow. Tomorrow's 25-cent day at my bin store. Oh, no. Be very careful when you do this. But I'm going to need like a really medium to small type, I call it a spatula. But it's like, it looks like a, I don't know, it looks like the putty thing or the little flat, I'm trying to picture, you know how people spackle the wall with that little thing? I don't know what you call it, but it's kind of, not really, it depends on the size you can get. You can get something that's really wide, some that's not, but I could take it, it's plastic, because the end is really thin, and help poke this stuff inside of the window. And I thought about the day looking at it, and it came in a 2-pack, and I didn't think nothing of it. So now I got to go hunt it, and I don't think a lot of people would have gotten it because it really didn't come with no instructions on what it was for. But I don't never really want to say stuff like that because sometimes people that know what something is that I don't know what it is, and they grab it up. Okay, so I am done with this. Alright, so it's just taped up, and I'm going through and make it really flat because I want it to slide in through the window. Okay, so that's what I did. So I will slide it into the window, push it in. If the tape was wonky, like it was too much, I'll trim it. If I don't have enough, then I add another little piece to it and make sure that I don't see any light around it. Okay, cool. So I did that. So this one is for that side. I hadn't touched. I'm going to turn my van around. So I did it. So this is it. So this was the one I was working on earlier, and it's completely done. I added black material for the outside and some pretty material for the inside. Now, we got to see if this bad boy can work. So I got material on it, so it may be a little different. Because when I did it, it didn't have the material. It was just the styrofoam. Just the reflectives and the tape. I got to keep a little trash bag in here. I don't see that guy. Watch your behind. I had it in my behind. But anyway, so I don't know what you guys can see. And then I got other stuff malfunctioning, but I'm glad it's malfunctioning while I'm here and still in my apartment and have not moved. All right. So let's see. Okay. So this is it. Now, I can't see, and I didn't think about this until a moment ago. I can't see where my, I can't see if it's going in to the, if the tape is going into the thing or not. And I didn't think about that. So what I'm going to have to do is, if you see, it's covered with the material. So how I did it the first time was this. About the material, I took it and I jammed it into the rubber piece. I pushed it into the rubber piece. Why are you acting crazy? And then I started pushing it from the top. And this is the thing I'm not gonna like, because it's like you got to go through all this. Started pushing it from the top. And before I got way over here, I pushed it behind this little black thing. After I added the material on the front and the back, and the material was really thin, excuse me, on both sides, it gave me hell because I couldn't see if the tape was going into the little cracks and crevices. So I just pretty much got to the point where I was kind of pushing up, pushing down, taking my hand and poking just to make sure it's kind of flat. It gave me hell. It took me forever, but I sped it up so you guys don't have to go through that. Excuse the fan in the background, but it can be done. You just I have to take your time like I'm doing now. When I did not have the material on it, it was fine. I took it off, put it back on, did that twice before adding material, and it was fine. So that's what we are. You did good earlier. You got into the corners. Like you was the very first thing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so when it bubbles up like that or push out, if I see light, I just push the bubble out, and what it does is it gets into whatever spot. I don't know. It pissed me off right now. That really pisses me off. I mean, like, I took it and I slid it up into the window. And then I played with the top. And then the bottom went in. And then I stuck it behind this thing right here. And it was fine. Went in fine. I took it out and I did it again. So I don't know if the material is throwing it off. But like I said, it's black material on the other side. And yeah. So, this one right here, I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it on this window, not that window. I don't want to pull it down right now because it's facing my neighbor. So I'm going to pull this down because it's being a sucker. And I'm going to put this in and get it fitted correctly. All right. First thing first. I don't know what I'm going to do with that back one. This one is trying to come out. No, it's not trying to come out. The freaking... What is it? Why? Y'all would not believe what's happening. The freaking reflectives... Are you coming off also? Okay, so the cardboard is fine. The material and the reflective is coming off. Now I sprayed that thing with so much spray. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and get the ceramic concrete whatever thing and use that. I brought the heavy duty Gorilla adhesive spray. That didn't do good. I got the most expensive heavy duty all purpose adhesive spray and it's not working. I spent $7 and some change. I forgot how much. The Gorilla one was like $6 something. This one was like almost $8 something. They're not working. Now I'm gonna get something from the Dollar Tree, and this will work just fine. Even the E6000 is failing me. Like, bro, I don't know what else to use. So I'll go get that. That's gonna be an easy fix. So all I have to do is pull because the material is still sticking to the reflective. I'll just pull the reflectives out because the cardboard is still there and put some glue on it, put it back on the cardboard, and let it sit. Oh, man, I had no idea. It was distressed. I'm telling you, what you see don't be glitz and glamour. They don't come back and be telling you what really be going on. This stuff, and it gets hot, so of course you're in a van. This stuff is not going to last. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If you do it, just know I'm showing you the real and the raw. All right, so I don't know what you guys can see. Hold on. Okay, I had to go get the tripod. All right, so this is what I was doing. Let me get on the floor. So I would stick this part back here because there's a slot for it. So I was sticking it back here. There's something about getting this corner, this bottom corner right. And then bring it up here, down, pushing that in. You see how that went in? So it's like you got to find a spot to park, do all this, and make sure nobody watching you, and be weird. I don't know why this is doing this. And then the bottom, you can stick it down there. You shouldn't have to go to all this. Why do you keep coming out? Like I'm not pulling. I don't know if I want to tuck the bottom in, or just let it sit. Guess I'll tuck the bottom in first. That was crappy right there. I don't know how the hell you did that. You gotta add some more tape to that one. And then go ahead and see, you're gonna need something flat to push that in. And then this. And so this is what I did. I had to go through, do this, and then look at it. So I'm gonna add some more tape over here in this corner. Add some here, here, and here. So that's what I've been doing. Add some over here. Here, down, right here, and right here. Okay, so let me add some tape. Where is the tape? Where is the tape? Alrighty. So I'm adding some right here. That was too much, but I'd rather have too much on there and trim it down than to have not enough on there. It's amazing how things can stick to you and have, you know what, stick to what it needs to. And I'm not laying it on, I'm putting on top of it, not on it. All right. So then it was this section over here that was actually doggone windows. Ooh, baby, but took me out. We're done. There's no lights. Shit. Ooh. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the house and I'm going to put the black material on the other side, something decorative on this side, and I'll come back in and install it. And after I install it, we're going to do the light test. Dang, that's a long video. All right, later. So now we're gonna play a game called Do We See the Light? Now, I don't know if the light is on in the van or not. Okay, so the light is on in the van. So this is behind the driver's seat. I can tell when the light go off. This is the back. Is the light still on? Yeah, the light's still on. You can tell the light's still on. Oh, it just went off. All right, hold on. All right. So this is the back of the van. I gotta fix that tomorrow. This is the one where it's the big window. I don't know if you can see. All right, y'all, I can't see no light. I think my window covering is working. I can't see no light between the window coverings. I think this is it. Oh. All right, stuff like this right here, that extra piece, I'm gonna cut that off. This also has an extra piece, Man, this light and my doggone van is killing it. And this is my van life thing. So yeah, so that's one. This one is kind of, I don't know, it's a bubble right there. And I keep trying to straighten it out. I don't know where that bubble belongs to, but I like when they're in there because you can just push it. And as you're pushing it somewhere. So I can push it down. If there's no space anywhere, there's no place for it to go, it'll just sit down. But yeah, and the other side. Oh, hold on. See, this is the side. I gotta cut this off too. So I had this print over here, but I had it facing outside. So this is what was left of the material. So I got that sparkly side, and then this flowers on the back. So I don't know. I may add something to this, like a flower or something, just for decoration. Not an actual flower, but like a picture of a flower. This looks really choppy out here, but I don't care, as long as they get the job done. All right, so we gotta fight this big joker tomorrow. All right, later.